Okay, here we go. With the first pick in the 2020 draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Joe Burrow, quarterback, LSU.
And there you see Joe with mom and dad, and you have to wonder what's going through his mind right now. Remember, when he entered the transfer portal, he said one more time he wanted to go to Nebraska, and Scott Frost, the coach, said, is he better than what we got? The answer is yes.
With the first pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Kyler Murray, quarterback, Oklahoma.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first to say it. Arizona has found their Murray. Kyler Murray now makes history. The Oklahoma Sooners become the first team ever to have back-to-back #1 picks at the same position, quarterback.
With the first pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Baker Mayfield, quarterback, Oklahoma.
And yea, verily, this party is underway, people. Baker Mayfield, from a walk-on at Texas Tech, couldn't get on the field, walked on to Oklahoma, and 3 years later, Heisman Trophy winner, and now he walks out of here knowing he's the #1 pick.
First pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Myles Garrett.
All right.
Defensive end, Texas A&M.
Good for Cleveland, good for their fans. That's the right pick.
And there is a shot of Myles Garrett in his home in the Metroplex in Dallas. He is, after all it's said and done, a Cleveland Brown.
With the first pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff, quarterback, California.
So there it is. The Goff-Wentz question has finally yielded a result and an answer. It's Jared Goff, Mark.
We've talked about it ad nauseum. He fits what they do. They believe in him because he can play day one. And again, running game, stout defense, minimize what he has to think about.
With the first pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Jameis Winston, quarterback, Florida State.
So after all that has been said and done and tape grinded and questions about character and on-field acumen, what this young man really thinks about living life, and is he really ready for the crucible that the National Football League presents to any athlete, let alone the first overall selection in a draft? It has been done. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have selected Jameis Winston, #1 overall in the 2015 draft.
With the first pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Jadeveon Clowney, defensive end, South Carolina.
So the tears are flowing.
6'5", 266 pounds. He's got 34.5-inch arms, and he ran a ridiculous 4.53 at 266 pounds.
With the first pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select Eric Fisher, tackle, Central Michigan.
As you point out, an unbelievable athlete, and just think of this moment for all the youngsters. We can't stress it enough. The commissioner talked about it when he was here. You're going out on stage, your name is announced. This is #1 overall. Only the 4th tackle since we had the common draft begin in the late 60s to go #1 overall.
With the first pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Andrew Luck, quarterback, Stanford.
There he goes. He's got to hang up with his boss and hug his mom. A neat moment for a young man of a former quarterback of the National Football League, a former quarterback teammate of Peyton Manning's dad, Archie. He is now getting the pin. His mom is pinning him with the blue horseshoe, and the handshakes are all around. As what we've been talking about all last season is Peyton Manning sat out for the Colts, wondering who the Colts would select, what would happen with Peyton Manning's future, what would happen with the #1 overall pick should Indianapolis get it. We are finally here on draft night, and Marshall Faulk, Peyton Manning's successor, is in fact Andrew Luck, with Peyton Manning gone from Indianapolis.
With the first pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Cam Newton, quarterback, Auburn.
Big-time player, obviously, Heisman Trophy. Won a national championship at Blinn Junior College. Then he won a national championship at Auburn University. I can tell you from watching every single one of his game tapes, there's an awful lot to like, but Carolina fans, you need to be patient also. And the anticipation in an NFL passing tree will be brand new to him. However, I think Carolina will take care of him. I think they'll tailor their offense to what he does best.
With the first pick in the 2010 NFL Draft, the St. Louis Rams select Sam Bradford, quarterback, Oklahoma.
I just think for a moment you're a young man and you're his folks, and forget the money and forget the fanfare and forget it. Let's boil it down. All these folks today, and you're going to see the next 3 days. It's been a dream. Maybe I can play pro football. You guys understand it, Tommy and Steve. Maybe I can coach in the league. And now it's realized. Right this moment.
He should call Matthew Stafford tomorrow on what it's like to go into a ball club that has not played well, that does not have a winning tradition recently, and that I'm going to have to figure out a way to lead, because this is one of the more dangerous spots in pro football and the most dangerous position in pro football, quarterback. And that's why this might be the best moment for the next 9 months that he's going to have. He's going to have a tremendous amount of work ahead of him, and he's going to be tested by every inch of whatever he has, the capability of emotional, spiritual, physical, whatever he's got, he's going to be tested at its length the next 9 months to get to that first year, that rookie year with such high expectations. It's a tough spot for anybody.